Do you have the address of where he was staying besides the hotel? Did he have any other place he would be storing information or something?
He was all over the place. He didn't have a permanent address, at least not in New York.
Hopefully not done.
Okay.
He had just arrived, from what I understood.
Well, we know where those files are.
So, with that business being done, do you have like a mass? How's your shipping operation? If I need to put some stuff on some trucks.
We hire that out.
Oh, okay.
We mostly sell to local bookstores. Some of our bigger books will hand off to other people who can get the job done better than we can.
For 15 minutes, trying to figure out what code this is.
It is a code, but it's for him.
I was really trying to figure out.
Oh yes, sorry.
Yeah, I was like something like NP pound.
Nyarlathotep papers. This is all the clues will have this number on it. That's just so I can reference things.
No, I've been racking my brains how that figures out.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
I was like sitting there. All right,
Sorry,
yeah,
yes.
I'll ignore this.
NP or Nyarlathotep papers. That just refers to what number it is in the book. So I can look it up if I need to. Okay. Well, let's go back to the library.
To the library.
I thought they were leaving because we were leaving.
No, Cameron stayed in the library. I left. I was on my way.
In his time there, what he has found out is that not only did that symbol originated from Africa, but it is attributed to the cult of the Bloody Tongue.
Cult of the Bloody Tongue.
Which is the same one associated with killing the Carlisle expedition.
Super.
So we on our way to
exports. Yep. Imports.
I was gonna say, if anything, I'm curious about some of the other things that maybe we could look up at the library. I might stop by and.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Well, I mean, I'll just go ahead and I'll just head to the library and look up some of more on the cold. But we also got sites that I can't at the bottom. Look up. I forget. Look at the paper there. Whatever that.
Oh, who has the suitcase?
I have a suitcase.
We'll say you're wearing a jacket if it is. This was in the pocket.
You said there was nothing in this suitcase.
It was clothes.
There's clothes. There's the clothes.
The Penhew Foundation.
What does it say?
The Penhew Foundation. You're not with me.
No, I'm just saying.
What does it say? Nothing to you.
I'm just like walking down the street. What does it say? I talk to myself sometimes.
She's crazy.
I lost 2 sanity points last time.
If you guys are going there, I think I might go look up this Sam Magria at the library, see if we can find
Sam
It's like, that's what I wanted to do too.
No, I guess it's Sam Mariga.
Sam Mariga?
Yeah.
Oh, that's less interesting.
Oh, here's a picture of Jonah Kensington. Anyone's
Oh, hooray.
interested.
Oh, sweet. That's the publisher. Do you want to take a look at the guy?
Okay.
It's
He
super
looks just
helpful.
like I imagined him.
This is the librarian that helped you.
Whoops. I'm more interested in that.
He's a little older.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Step up from Mexico, though.
She handed you a book.
So, we go to Emerson Imports?
Yeah. Let's do it.
I meet you guys there. Hooray, I'm on the game.
Hey, we're all
Hey,
good.
guys.
Sit the camera.
Ellie's here.
Hey,
No
Ellie.
fear. Ellie Mists is here.
Okay, so Emerson Imports, the company is in a long, narrow building. There are loading docks at both ends. The building is a warehouse piled high with freight, with a small set of offices upstairs at the front. There's a Mr. Arthur Emerson, a man in his 50s. He recalls the visit of Jackson Elias, so I assume we're going to ask him about that.
So, you ever met Jackson Elias?
Jackson Elias, yes. Yeah, he would come here often, ask questions.
What kind of questions?
Specifically, he'd like to take a look at our logs, see who we imported to, from which places. I'm not really sure what he was looking for exactly.
Was there any
yes,
type
I
of...
am.
What's up?
Yes, I know exactly what he was looking for, actually.
Would you mind telling us?
He was mostly interested in knowing about imports from Africa.
Anything in particular, or just any nation in particular, or just Africa as a continent?
I
South Africa
he'd
to
been
Egypt.
checking importers to find connections. Let's see. He was interested in our Mombasan exporter, Mr. Ajay Singh. He's only got one importer in the U.S. And it's here in New York.
How convenient.
You guys didn't have any disagreements, did you?
Us and Jackson? No, why?
Oh, no reason.
Okay.
Just don't read the obituaries tomorrow.
Or do.
Does Jackson know? What's your business with Jackson? You guys?
Oh, we don't have any business with Jackson anymore, but nobody does.
We were his friends.
Sorry, we were his friends.
I'm sorry, you were his friends?
Yeah, I think
You guys
somebody
are-
decided to play jump rope with his intestines. So
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. Can't say we were friends. It was more of an acquaintance, but that's a shame. But yeah, is there anything else I can help you with?
no, we're just trying to see where the rabbit trail of all this goes.
Yeah,
Have there been any more recent imports since last time Jackson stopped by?
there's always junk coming in. Yeah,
Would you mind if we took a look at your logs?
yeah, you can look. There was he hands over the logbook. It seems to be pretty regular. There's imports coming in from Mombasa to something called the JuJu House in One Ransom Court, New York City.
JuJu House. I think we need to check out this JuJu House.
I'd stay away from there. There's a lot of foreigners, if you know what I mean, in that part of town. They're not really, they're no good, if you ask me.
Those Italians.
He laughs a little and says, "No, not Italians.
Irish.
Oh, so long as if it's not the Irish or Italians, then I'm okay with it.
Look, Ransom Court is in Harlem, so
So you're a racist. Okay.
look, they just stay away from them. They're no good.
Fair.
I see.
Do you have any other questions for him?
How large are these shipments?
Shipments, it depends. Depends. Sometimes they're one or two crates. Sometimes there's a whole bunch of them. They mostly just sell African junk, if you ask me.
So you guys have shipping coming in from all over the world.
Yeah, that's correct.
Can I get your name and number for later?
yeah. I mean, it looks like you got my card.
Perfect. I'll be in touch.
Okay, great.
Prohibition, Andy. This is how things work. Private investigators like us have to grease the wheels.
Oh, where is the card for Emerson Imports? Is there anything on the back of it? Okay, yeah.
Oh.
That's the one. Just checking.
We never even looked at the back.
There's a back?
What is this?
Fun symbol on this, too. Looks like a
Were we just talking to Silas?
symbol.
No, you were talking to Emerson.
Emerson of Everything Imports?
Yeah.
So I walk back real quick. Hey, did you know Silas and Rawani? Was that the guy you were talking about earlier?
Silas and Queen or Kwani? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the guy that owns the JuJu House.
Yeah, he's one of them foreigners you were talking about earlier.
He is a foreigner, yes.
Is he Italian?
He's not Italian.
Oh, okay. So long. Okay, we're good.
Slovakian?
I think so.
Yeah.
Is that one of them other countries?
It's definitely a country.
Yeah.
Well, region.
Yeah, Slovakian. That's it. He's Slovakian for sure.
Slavics. So we have
I was gonna, since we're down here, go and stop by the library and look up that Sem mark or whatever it is.
Okay.
See if we can find more up on that, and then. And he already found out about the bloody tongue,
The bloody tongue.
right?
Yeah, I mean that's what you can find out. He found out it's a symbol that's associated with the cult of the bloody tongue.
Okay.
It's a cult that
So-
has branches in at least Africa and apparently New York now,
Yeah.
or at least there's someone here.
Sweet.
Okay. Well, I'll look up with the Sammy there. All right, I make it with 57. So I don't know if there's
You find the same stuff out, yeah.
same. Okay.
Well, I think our only lead left now is the JuJu House.
To the JuJu House.
Didn't we? Yeah.
Carlisle's books and the safe.
Was there a safe? Was there a safe in that hotel room?
Not in that hotel room, no.
Perhaps.
Harriet is familiar with the Carlisle name. They're a well-to-do family in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should see
Emily.
Carlisle.
I can't remember now. Isn't it Emily?
It
Carlisle?
is Erica
Erica.
Carlisle. She's
Erica's such
the
a
only
dear. She's a
surviving
sweet girl.
Carlisle in New York. Our parents were killed
We
in
could
a
probably go
car
talk
accident,
to
which
her.
is well known.
I'll phone them up. Maybe we'll do lunch. So.
I think we should go to the JuJu house.
Are
The
you, at,
darker and scarier it is, the better.
are you at the library with me?
Yeah, I stopped by
Okay.
the library because I wanted to go. So we're there. We could go and talk to Erica.
Okay, I'll do that.
That makes sense.
I'm stuck
Where-
sitting in this library anyway.
So I,
The rest of us are off to the JuJu house.
JuJu.
Okay, so where exactly are you going to meet up with Erica?
I was going to just see if they have a phone and call Erica
Okay.
and see if we could.
You get her estate, someone answers.
You rich
Carlisle
people and your
residence.
phones.
Yes, this is Harriet Oslo. I was hoping to reach Jessica or Erica.
There's a pause. There's a pause. I'm afraid she's busy right now. Do you have a number that she could call you back at? What is this
Yes,
concerning?
by all means, go ahead and I'll leave my number for my my apartment in
Okay.
Manhattan. Just say that wanted to talk to her about her brother and about Jackson Elias. He was found murdered this morning. Or
Jackson
yesterday
Elias. Okay, I'll let her know. I'm not familiar with that name, but I will let her know.
Now I'm curious. Okay. So now that makes me.
You should never call ahead. You should just barge in and burn the place down. I mean,
What? So I'm.
Is that a plan? Because I'm not going through it.
The woman before you hang up pauses and said, "This is Oslo, Harriet Oslo."
Harriet Oslo.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I've talked to her many times.
What a coincidence. We were just sending out the invitations for the get-together next week.
Oh, marvelous.
Can I mark you down as an RSVP?
Please do.
Okay. Great. She explains that Erica Carlisle is having a sort of a society party at the Carlisle estate.
All right.
will they need booze for this occasion?
You don't know.
I'll bring it anyway.
I'm sure they have their own fighter.
No,
Trying to get your own territory.
you have no idea what it is like out there for a.
Or we won't
Booze
say
house
next
around.
week. We'll say it's in a couple days.
Okay.
Okay,
Meanwhile, to the
Are
JuJu
we
house.
still heading to the JuJu house?
Okay, what time is it?
So I guess we
What time
might
are we
head back
saying
to the
it is?
hotel.
It's
Yeah.
like 5 in the afternoon. I
In
would
the
think.
afternoon? Okay. Yeah, okay, so you get to the area. You notice there's some people kind of hanging around outside the court. Let's see, how is this set up? So the shop front on the court consists of a display window and a glass door. Both of those are curtained, so the interior of the shop cannot be seen. But in the display window, there's pieces of African art. It's closed now. The shop hours are 9 to 5 p.m., 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Closed.
So,
We're just gonna barge in and burn the place down anyway. Oh wait, that's not the
Just-
plan.
They just closed. So
So, is there anybody still inside that we could try and get their attention?
not that you can
To
see.
burn
There's
alive,
curtains.
Can we knock on the door? Knock on the door.
Are you Italian?
There's a pause, then you hear, "We're closed."
Yeah, we just want to ask a few questions. I mean, we'll be here 2 minutes tops.
Sorry, we're closed. You can come back tomorrow. Can you?
Can you come back tomorrow?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
okay then.
Oh man, me and all this gin nowhere to go. Anyway, talk to you later.
There's no response. It's, there's people.
At
There's
some point,
people.
pushing cotton into another.
There's people in the courtyard that are kind of just lounging around, sort of staring at you. There's-
A couple of white folks standing out, apparently.
yeah.
Oh. Hey, do you guys know of any good speakeasies around here?
They don't speak English.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they speak ancient Greek?
They do not.
What about Spanish?
Spanish. They
You
speak
can
Spanish.
try.
All right, ruin it. Rolling for Spanish.
I'm getting
Come
in the
on,
car.
30.
They don't speak.
81, okay.
They don't speak Spanish.
No, apparently neither do I.
Jim's got no traction this time. He's onto you.
Okay, well, I'll give you
Poor
the layout.
Charlie's
Sorry, I
wife
didn't give you
in
the
this
layout
case.
very well of the shop. So Lennox Avenue is a short alley. It opens onto a 20-foot square court.
Charlie's actions.
The only doors from the court are those of the JuJu house and of the back door of an abandoned pawn shop. So in the court, those are the only doors. There's the back door to an abandoned pawn shop and then the JuJu house across the way.
We're looking at the abandoned pawn shop. Who else here, by the way? Everybody but Harriet and Colette.
Yeah, so it's 5 o'clock. It's probably getting dark.
Which
Okay,
means
wait.
cover.
Yeah, let's go into the pawn shop.
Yeah, let's go into the abandoned pawn shop. Is the door unlocked?
Nothing else.
No,
Harlem's
the
got
door
all
is
the
not
good weed.
unlocked.
Okay. Is the door very sturdy?
I believe-
Well, we do have locksmithing. We
Okay,
can try
okay,
to be.
fine.
But people
Jefferson's
are still looking at
Try
it.
a more subtle approach first.
Okay, Jefferson, go for it.
So wait, are you now that it's the back door that's in the court? Are you going to go around to the front and try to get in, or try to?
I'm trying to get in the back door, I think.
Okay,
Oh,
and there are the people that are still hanging around there watching.
They're hanging
It's-
around the back
wait.
door.
Yeah, because it opens up into a court, and in the court area, there's the back door to the pawn shop,
okay, so what about
and then there's the JuJu house.
what about the front doors? We go around. I go around and check that. Is there anyone there?
No, it's pretty.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
come over here.
Hey, people in the pawn. We're all going to try to lock the front door.
Okay, so you guys-
I've got something to show you.
okay, yeah, there's a boarded up front door.
Board it up.
Board it up.
Are the boards very sturdy?
You can try.
I pull out my
against it
gun.
if you want.
Okay.
I'll let someone try it. Well, strength roll against it if they want.
I'll do it. I don't have
What's
the
your, what's your
Who's
strength?
got the best?
11 is mine.
I got 12.
12.
So if we all got 12,
Most of us have 12. Looks like.
we should jam for it. Which 12 is going to do it?
Let's see.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there you go. Andy wins.
Wilhelm.
What's
Come
your
on,
strength?
Wilhelm.
12.
What is that?
Just some sweet
40?
dice, by the way.
Yeah, you don't get in.
Oh.
Would someone else like to try?
It's probably because it's a humidity museum.
In the middle of winter.
What about an 89? Do I pass?
That's no,
A
sorry.
period
guys.
of warming would probably expend
You can look in through the cracks
No.
and see that the building's empty. I mean, there's nothing.
Can I do a
left.
spot hidden?
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't let you check it if you get it, but you can go ahead and try.
Wait, you won't let me check it?
Yeah.
As
Okay.
in a skill you.
Right. I got you. Where's my spot hidden? There it is. It's 25. I didn't make it. I rolled a
It looks like
97.
an empty building.
Okay.
So where's the other part of the group? Where are you guys at?
We're at the plaza.
Just went back to the
Okay,
hotel.
alright.
Off the building.
We'll say that the fancy get-together is on... The
Well, we can go back to the JuJu house in the morning, right?
Yeah. So it is Friday night, the 16th. We'll say that the fancy party is going to be on Sunday, the 18th. And Harriet has a +1.
To all events. Just a generic +1?
A generic +1 to the event.
Oh, no.
If you
Can
all
I
want
do
to go,
your
you have to
+1?
figure out how you're going to get it.
You're kidding? You would ruin my reputation in this town.
That would be my plan, yes.
Yeah, exactly why you're not going.
Who else loves
who
society
Harriet was
parties?
with?
Yeah.
That dashing Dick Schmee person.
How do you ever make money as a advertiser?
I'm a
I
college
don't. I make money
professor. I do
passive.
pretty well.
Selling gin. Well, you do make some money. You just take pictures of people cheating on each other. It's
You
pretty easy business.
You haven't done that in Ohio, I don't think.
It's been 5 years. How do you know what I've been up to?
Judging by the smell in your breath, probably not much.
Whatever, Colette. What do you do?
I go on archaeological digs.
Uh-huh. Yeah, how do you make money doing that?
I find national treasures.
No, you don't.
Do you want to see my wooden spoon collection?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But I would go, but they all speak in German, and it's awkward.
Now, I'm not saying you all can't go. You just have to figure out how you're going to get in.
I know, but we should go to the JuJu house in the morning,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Well, we'll figure out how to break our way.
Sure.
I mean, climb the wall. I mean, do whatever we need to do to get into the party later.
That's true.
Okay.
Hold the Nazi at gunpoint, that sort of thing.
What? Why do I have to be held the gun?
Because that way we both get in. I catch you trying to break in. I look like the hero. You just go to jail for 2-3 days.
How is this even a remotely a good plan?
I get in.
Why would they let you in?
Because I saved the day.
From whom?
From the German.
I'm not even German.
Your name's Wilhelm. Do you think they know the difference?
No. Hate this country so much.
Don't hate me. I'm just trying to use society's bias against them.
That's just what it. No. Do I lose sanity points?
You should. I'm pretty horrified.
That was amazing.
Okay, so it's the next day then? You guys are going back to the JuJu house?
Back to the JuJu house.
Everybody going to the JuJu house?
Is anybody not going to the JuJu house?
I'll go to the JuJu house.
Anyone got anything better to do?
So Saturday the 17th.
We've got this, the Penhue Foundation.
Yeah.
They need to get looked up in London. Why would he have that in the jacket?
Because he traveled it everywhere.
It's true. And maybe it's an
No,
example,
something-
but we need to find it.
Oh, let's see.
Could we call the Prancing Drunken Tiger bar in Shanghai? Like, is there a long distance?
Does anybody speak English there?
She's the rich.
Are there transatlantic cables at this point? Can we do that?
Yeah,
The thing
you
is
should
that
wire
it's not
on
really necessarily even in
Transatlantic,
Shanghai. It just
trans-Pacific,
says Shanghai Fun and Friend.
We should be able to send a telegram.
So really, we have. I mean, this very well could be in New York.
He said it was
Or-
in Shanghai. Or,
It was-
did you
No,
not?
he just said
We
that
had the
it says
idea that it was in
He
Shanghai.
didn't say it was.
He said
Shanghai.
spot hidden. I thought that.
Somebody did an idea check, and the idea was that
in
maybe it's in
Shanghai.
Shanghai.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Shanghai.
he flat out told us it was in Shanghai. I'm not chasing that.
I don't want to let you guys go down that rabbit trail.
I'm
We're
not
searching
searching the
the
street.
entire continental
Between
U.S.
here and there. Is
You
there a
ubiquitous
10
voice.
Lantern Street? So just tell the cab to take us there.
Okay, so are all of you going to the JuJu house
I
then?
think somebody said they were gonna check out the.
Yeah, we'll go check out the Penhue.
I needed a Nazi for my plan.
At the JuJu house?
The JuJu house don't care about the
Nazis don't even exist yet.
That's true.
Hey, I'm just working on a plan.
Okay,
It's the Huns right now.
I say, what's a Nazi?
Wilhelm
Post-Hun Germany.
Harriet.
It's the rise of Germany. It's 25. The Nazis
So are you guys-
slowly taking power.
Are you guys calling a cab or what are you
It's
doing?
until 26. You gotta rest.
Yeah, we'll take a cab.
Are you going with them to the?
To
The
JuJu
German
house?
roots
Oh, I thought you said
rebellion is
Gen-
that.
yeah.
No, these two. You two are trying to find Penhue, right?
Yeah,
Penhue
we're going
Foundation?
to Penn. You guys are going to the
JuJu house. Yeah.
I think.
Under my daft leadership, this should go swimmingly.
Go
You guys can take the lead if you
You're in
want.
London. Do you happen to know any London
No, I want.
local or some London socialites that are in?
The best I could think of is I gotta have some sort of solicitor.
All right, so do you hand the card to a cabbie and tell them to? Take you to that address?
Then go to the library.
Do you just hand the card to a cabbie and say take us to that address?
In London?
Well, what are you guys trying to go there? Okay, I wasn't sure you knew that it was in London.
We're trying to find the best approach to figure that out. 'Cause
Take me to London.
Shucks. I was hoping you'd
Drive you
ask.
right there.
I will point out that Penhue is the last name of one of the people that was on the Carlisle expedition.
Oh, he was the guy that.
He was the guy that did the thing.
And London was where their first stop was. They
Right,
stopped
that was
over
the
in
first
London.
stop. He was kind of the expert.
no, I was just
That was going
we're
to
just
lead
trying to
them.
think
That's
of a
right.
reasonable person we could talk to that would have information in New York
Okay.
about this place in London. The best is I'm sure I've got some sort of solicitor lawyer that might know something or find something, but really that's pretty weak. We're trying to think of something better.
Okay,
You know, is really what it comes down to.
all right, then we'll go to the JuJu house.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys,
Let's do
Yeah, it's either
the shop is open
library,
now.
Hooray.
make
There's
call to
still
your solicitor friend.
there's three guys
But
kind of
yeah,
hanging
he's the guy-
outside the shop.
he's the guy that's
Same
the
sort of
expert.
deal as the night before. different guys.
That's
But so do you guys just walk in or?
Well, you know,
Yeah, we're just shopping.
I mean,
Okay, so you
Shopping for African
let's
goods.
see.
they would know this
So the shop interior, it's
So
small.
this is my
It's
social
15
life,
by 20 feet,
I should
Okay.
figure out what
and there's
role
one
figure out how
older
it
gentleman
works. See if there's someone.
tending the shop.
Like I said, the
and no
best
one else
person
in
I
there.
understand is Eric Carlisle.
It's mostly, I mean, it's just sort of wall to wall stuffed
We
with
could maybe go do
African goods. Just I mean, like drums, spears. There's masks on the wall, all that kind of stuff.
Go to like a museum and speak with their.
Sweet.
Well,
Can I do like a
God,
spot
yeah,
hidden check?
the
See if there's something
Yeah,
interesting.
go ahead and do a spot hidden.
Isn't the ma-
natural.
Let's start checking out the masks.
Museum.
Yeah.
And just
There's
ask
got to
about
be a good
10
one in
people.
here somewhere.
That's probably
Nope,
Probably
don't
best
see
bet.
anything.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Thanks
we'll
for
wait.
doing
Okay,
it.
I'll let you all do a spot hidden if you want.
I want to do a spot hidden.
Give this information on
I passed mine.
that man.
I passed mine too. I finally passed something.
Me too.
Okay, so you notice, or who passed?
I didn't. All three of us.
All
did.
three of you. Okay, go ahead and check it. I guess sure. You can all put a check next to that.
Yes.
Sorry, Cameron.
No.
So you notice that there is a key around the shopkeeper's neck,
There's no
tied
check
by a
mark.
leather
This one.
strap,
Yeah.
This one.
almost like a necklace.
Sorry, what was it? I was showing
There's
you.
a key attached to his neck, or he's wearing it like a necklace with a leather strap.
Okay. What's the key to?
Your attack's amazing.
I'm horrible at this, and I know that's not the first question you asked.
I'm just. I like keys. Okay.
So the shopkeeper is well, here he is. This is
Silas.
he introduces himself. Yeah, he's Silas. He's 73 years old. Sorry, and that's what he looks like.
Oh, nice. He's not Italian.
Let's start by asking
He's
him about
definitely, no,
Jackson
he's Slavic for
Elias.
sure.
And or about
It's
the symbol.
It's definitely Slavic. No, I'm interested in the key now.
For those, if anyone's listening, he's not Slavic. He's African.
Okay.
You're not with us.
So yeah, he responds. He doesn't really respond. He just sort of
Do you speak
shrugs the
English?
question off. He says, "Yes, I speak English."
Okay.
How much are the masks?
Well, which mask?
Oh,
There's-
most
there's-
of them.
A number of masks on the wall. They range in price from $3 to $10.
$10. I
So that
say.
one does outfit like, I don't know,
I could buy a car
30,
for that.
40 people with these masks. So would I get a discount rate?
He sort of his eyes go open wide, and a discount. I would have to check with our importer to see if we could make that happen. But we might be able to work something out. It might take some time.
Where are you from, Silas?
From Harlem.
Were you born in Harlem?
He says he wasn't. He's kind of skeptical. He says, "What do you want to know
Oh.
about me for?"
I'm just curious.
That's a question.
Why'd you kill Jackson Elias?
He pushes a button under the desk.
I've been to Africa before, and I was just curious if.
What makes you think I'm from Africa?
It's because you're black. It's 1920s.
I'm joking with you. I'm joking.
We can get away with this in 1925, right?
Yeah, it would be a legitimate. Now it's
I was just curious if you were born here, if you came over.
He explains that he came over when he was younger. Yeah. He doesn't go into detail.
Perfect.
He's keeping his answers concise. He doesn't. You can tell he doesn't really trust you guys, and he doesn't
So
understand.
about
why-
those
all,
masks.
all of a sudden, you all just come into a shop at one time. This is kind of a rare.
So I'll definitely be calling about those masks. Considering I might be planning some sort of party and I might need them.
I like where this is going.
God of the Black Wedding Party you're going to throw?
Yeah,
Did you say?
exactly.
Did you say that out
No,
loud?
no, we're not. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Don't listen to us.
Well, see, we have a friend who's really into African stuff, and he was like, he really likes this cult called like God of the Black Wind or something like that. And so we're gonna have a bunch of like these masks and hand them out as like party favors. You know, I mean, so we'd really like it if they had something to do with those. But mostly, I was just, you know, it's good to have a few dozen masks around for odd jobs.
He seems to think that he could probably. He can't guarantee that they'll all be the same mask, but he could get some masks. It would take time, but
Does he know what the or the god of the black wind
I don't even know what the god of the black wind is.
or the
Calls the bloody tongue.
The
There we go.
The
Cult
cult
of
of the
Tongue.
bloody tongue?
He says no. He doesn't really. He's not familiar with any of that. He kind of just sells this stuff. He's heard of different superstitions.
Do you have any merchandise that's specifically linked to any cults?
He says, look around you. All this is linked to one cult or another. It just depends on the group. I just import it and sell it to mostly tourists.
It's about that key.
Oh my gosh. If we want the key, we're just going to have to strap him down and steal it.
Did you say that loud?
I just I'm
We'll
something
get
of a key enthusiast, and I like that one quite a bit.
He
I
says
think,
it doesn't go any. It's not a key to anything. It's something that my grandfather gave me
I
for
see.
luck.
I see.
Okay, there's one avenue of question.
So how much?
Yeah, okay,
I can't put a price on this.
I see.
Have you met anyone recently by the name of Jackson Elias?
He says no. He hasn't met anyone by Jackson Elias. You are capable. You guys can roll if you want psychology.
Yeah, can we hand him this card? Yeah, because we got a card from him. From Emerson Imports with your name on it.
Emerson Imports. That is our importer. Who, they are in contact with Ajay Singh, an exporter in Mombasa. It's where we get all of our goods. So it's not surprising that if someone wanted information on our whereabouts or the types of things we imported, that they would get it from Emerson Imports.
Good. So I'm just going to leave a down payment for those masks.
Yes, of course. Yes, a down payment would be fantastic.
I take out my giant gangster wad of cash.
How many of these do you want?
I think it was at 20 or 30, and $3 a piece. The down payment's usually 10%.
Yeah, he'll take it. Okay, is there...
You guys gonna roll psychology?
Somebody should roll
Do you-
it's not, I'm not going to do anything.
Do you have a piece of paper?
He hands you a piece of paper.
I draw the symbol on the piece of paper. Have you seen this symbol before?
I have not, no.
No, you've never come across any African
Somebody
symbols?
roll their psych. Is he telling the truth?
30.
Ooh,
Okay, you can check that too. Unless you already have, but...
I haven't.
Yeah, he's not being entirely honest. Silas.
I start pulling out my rubber hose from earlier. Somebody should go close the door.
The door slams. I'm on top of this.
So did you close the
I
door?
close the door.
It's immediately opened by the three gentlemen that were in the courtyard.
I see. Hello, gentlemen. How are you today?
They are browsing the shop, but they obviously acted pretty quick when the door shut.
I see.
Huh. Let's see what's going on here.
Oh dear.
So I gotta close the door again.
It's too cold from outside.
I say it's cold in New York in winter.
I told you.
That's a true statement.
That's interesting.
Something's got to happen here. Listen, Silas. I know you're not being forthcoming. I really do want those masks. But our friend died, and we just want to know what's going on. Those are both true things that really need to happen. So if you could please help us, that'd be great.
He says he's terribly sorry that your friend
Got
passed away,
eviscerated.
or he's not entirely sure, but unfortunately he doesn't think that he can help you.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I've been a private investigator a while, and my buddy here thinks you're not being totally forthcoming. And like I said, he's eviscerated, like guts all over.
And so you naturally assume that it was someone in Harlem that did it.
No, we actually led here because we talked to Emerson, and Emerson said you talked to had talked to him. So we're just following the trail, and we just ended up here.
It's possible. I've talked to many people.
Do you remember another white guy like us?
You all look the same to me.
That's a true statement.
Can't blame him for that.
Fair enough.
He apologizes. He says, "I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with this Mr. Elias. It's possible he came to see me. It was nothing out of the ordinary if he did."
Should just burn the place down.
But then you wouldn't get your masks.
Oh, I do need those. I gave you down payment. Can I take 2 of them now? Just the generic. I don't need anything special.
Yeah. He takes the masks off the wall. Do you want these bagged?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good.
He sticks them in a paper bag for you.
Thanks. Okay, I am heading outside.
Okay, so it's just the 2 of you and
There's actually 3 of us.
There's 3 of us.
Yeah.
well, he left. You went outside.
But there's still 3 of us.
Yeah, so 3 of us in
Oh,
there.
you're there too. Okay, so yeah, it's three of you, and then the 3 guys from the courtyard are browsing the wares.
I load my revolver.
Sit next to the car.
You keep it unloaded?
Yeah. It's intimidating when you're talking to somebody. You start loading your gun.
That's a good point.
Is there anything
I don't know. I'm
else
trying
you want to
to.
look at, or anything you want to?
Danger.
Can I roll my occult check?
If you get in danger, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, go ahead.
Probably not gonna make it. Nope.
Let's see. Do I have anything in Coles? Like 5.
5.
Yeah, the 5 that you start with. I don't know what else to do here. I'm open to suggestions.
I think I have an idea. Hey everybody, I don't think we're gonna get anything else. I think we
I will say that the shop is the ground level, and it's Harlem, so there's buildings all high rises all around, and it's residential. It's all around there.
Why don't we
I'm
go?
gonna roll my sailor disguise again.
Why don't we go try and track down some other leads? I leave the store.
I follow you because I don't know what else to do.
I close the door
Because I don't want to get killed by the 3 guys in there.
on the way back. And can I roll a listen check? I have a pretty high listen. Can I
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and roll listen?
Roll. Whisper my ear to the door, and I did not make it.
Shoot. Can I roll a listen? Or is it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. I'm probably not going to make mine either, but I did. I rolled 4.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, you hear them speaking. You hear Silas speaking to the other 3 customers
Uh-huh.
in a language that isn't English that you're not
Shoot.
familiar with.
That's useless.
So, I got these
So it's
guys.
not ancient Greek.
It's not English.
Dang it.
Or Spanish. You can tell. I'll let you know that it is not Spanish without rolling.
It's not Latin either. Dang it.
So, what are you 2 up to?
We're gonna go to the Museum of Natural History and see what they know about the Penhew
Okay.
Foundation.
Yeah, so you're greeted by a gentleman there. He says, "Oh, how can I help you 2?"
Yes, I would like to talk to someone from your archaeology section, primarily to deal with Africa. I just want to know, especially anyone that might know anything about the Penhew Foundation and also some of their archaeological excavations.
Of course, just a moment. So he runs and brings back a young lady, and she says, "Hello, how can I help you? My name is Samantha."
Yes, hello, I'm Harriet Oslo, and this is my friend Wilhelm. We're just trying to get some background information about the Penhew Foundation, about Edward, what is it? Gavian.
Oh yes, Edward Gavigan. He is the head of the Penhew Foundation. After that tragic event when Dr. Penhew perished in Mombasa, or in Africa, 5 years ago. They specialize in Egyptian artifacts.
Great plutonium.
They constantly have digs in Egypt. The Penhew Foundation was a major component to the Carlisle expedition. They stopped over in England, which is where they got most of their supplies, where they gathered their information, and from there they head to Egypt. The Penhew Foundation, that's probably been their most notable excursion of late, was the Carlisle expedition. However, they do have constant digs there. Specializing in Egypt.
Well, thank you. You've been most helpful. If I may ask one more question. A friend of ours, Jackson Elias, was just curious about them, and we've we're trying to. He passed away recently. We're trying to finish
I'm
up
so
a
sorry.
few. Oh, thank you. Just a few loose ends on some research he had been doing. We're not really sure if it's about the Penny Foundation or if it's in conjunction with. Obviously, we don't know anyone there specifically. I wonder if you have any, if you know anyone that's closer tied, or if we could get a letter of introduction, possibly to.
Of course, I could definitely write up a letter of introduction. Mr. Gavigan, as I said, is the current head of the Penhew Foundation, and he's a busy man, but should you ever be in the area, I can definitely write you a letter of introduction.
Thank you. That'd be most helpful. Let me ask you, who would I speak to about donating to the museum, just to keep all this wonderful work going?
Oh, yes, of course. She gives you a name on a card and a number.
I'll tell Daddy.
All right.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. I appreciate
Of course, yes, and thank you, Miss Oslo.
So we can get a letter of introduction if we ever do go to London. Let's face it, that's really where it's looking like we're going to be heading next.
That's gonna be a first stop, I guess.
But yeah, but we really do need to talk to Erica in a couple days.
So guys, I got these sweet masks.
So we'll
My
say-
idea is we go in disguise. I got one other mask, so somebody can join me. We could be the entertainment for this gala.
Do you have blackface too?
I do.
Excellent.
All these are legitimate companies.
Okay, so it is the evening of Saturday the 17th. So during the day, you went to the JuJu house. You guys went to the museum. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Should we scale the
I'd
walls?
better go
of the
shopping
house?
for a dress.
Yeah.
You know.
You go shopping for a dress?
Well, I've got it.
I say we
I
wait.
don't want you.
Wait till the sweet wee hours of the morning and break into the JuJu house. I need those masks
I'm on
pretty
board
quick.
with this idea.
But
Okay,
you already
so-
got them.
I need
What
more.
time do you guys want to go?
I don't know.
2:30 a.m.
2:30 a.m.?
Oddly specific.
Oddly specific.
2:47. All right, is that better?
It's yeah, that makes sense. 2:47 it is.
2:47 a.m. and 13 seconds.
I don't know if I can get there right on time.
Okay.
Taxis in New York are harsh.
If you're like 15 seconds, it'll be fine.
Okay, so is that what's going
We're
on?
not
You
waiting
guys are going to the
outside,
JuJu
right?
house?
No.
Do we go back? Do we go back to the plaza for now, or what?
Yeah.
The only reason it's relevant is because if we do that, we might be able to add them to the group,
Yeah,
I guess.
wait around for them.
And we all go break in together.
I'm not going.
I feel like you want fewer people for that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you don't need 6.
you don't need 6 people to break into a
That's gonna look-
break into a 15 by 20 room. Just
I will
like-
tell you that it's going to be a clear evening with lows in the
60s.
sixes.
Oh.
It's a warm winter for snow.
Whoa.
Highs in the low teens.
Okay, so it's 2:30. There's,
We all came to break in.
What else do we have here?
yeah, who else here?
Do I have blacksmith? Nah.
I have
So just-
I'm wearing my African mask.
I have some sneak in, I have some sneak in disguise.
Well, I'm
Maybe I
with
should
you,
get
so I'll
one.
wear the other one.
Yes, we're both wearing African
You guys
masks.
are wearing the masks.
All right. I don't think I'm there because I've got nothing to offer this.
Okay, so just you two are there?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it sounds like a 2-man job.
We're gonna get killed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You've got private eye and criminals, so I think
So
you'll
I'm
be
wearing
alright.
my sweet leopard vest, my African mask.
It goes well together.
Okay, so 2:30, yeah,
247.
2:47. All right. So where are you guys? You guys are in the courtyard?
Yeah, I guess so.
Courtyard is empty.
On my towel.
Yeah.
I'll probably do a little bit more. So.
Do you have listens?
We'll have to grab that.
I
You
do
know,
not.
see, get the parts.
Well, we should probably just roll real quick to see if we
Monday-
can hear
Monday's
anything.
probably closed.
25. You got a 25 starting anyway.
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah, just roll, see what happens. I don't hear anything because I kick a rock.
Me.
I
83, wow.
called the dad.
Yeah.
Surprisingly bad.
All right.
Nice resource. Get my name.
Yeah, you don't hear anything?
Hey Harriet,
You might want to do a spot
Not
hit.
from the outside.
you were talking
Spot
about
hit.
the London people, right?
Stuff.
Well, but just
Yes, the pig.
They sponsored digs in Nairobi.
Well,
Yeah.
we have to decide how we're
I'm
going to
an
attempt to get in.
archaeologist.
Are we going to try
Maybe
to
we
pick
get
the
them to
lock? Are we going to
sponsor a
climb the
dig.
building?
We could end up in that.
Possibly.
What's your lock
Well,
picking?
First of all,
75.
I'm getting a letter.
Yeah, we should definitely try the
introduction
lock
from
picking
Matt.
with you
Or
first, I
from,
think. And then I'll...
not Matt, from
Museum of History.
I think that's a good plan.
I think with that, and with using possibly you,
I kind of have my
we'll
gun
start a dig.
by my
somewhere.
side. just
Quick
in
look
case.
around.
Once we
Okay,
get
so
over
you got the gun,
But
or
really,
the guns ready?
Did you guys not
It's
do a
ready.
spot
Get
hidden?
into London.
No, we didn't.
To do
Yes.
it. But I think you're right. I think
Quick look around and
we
then
use that.
Yeah.
a lockpick.
We
Yeah.
can find out.
Quick look around.
What I'm trying to figure out is who else
37.
do we need to
Is
talk
that enough?
to?
Oh, yeah.
And do
Oh, yeah.
It really looks like
Yeah,
we're heading to London.
the door's unlocked.
Maybe
This
we
does
could
not
talk
bode
to
well.
So you open the door.
Jackson's publisher. We already talked
it's
about
empty
possibly completing his
from-
book.
from
Maybe
as
he
much
can
as
help
you can
fund
tell.
us.
Okay, now I'm going to do a spot hidden.
I think we could
Okay.
probably find.
Well, I'm going to sneak
Funding
first. So I'm
else.
going to roll my sneak.
What about your friend Eric?
Okay.
We're going to meet her on Sunday.
Hopefully with Erica, possibly us, but
No, I don't.
and I don't
I'm
know
not
if
very
we'll
sneaky.
get at least for this a real expedition. I don't
And then,
think we have time.
okay. So I'm not
That's true.
sneaky.
But but
Now
we need to
spot
make
hidden?
sure that
I guess I don't know.
the
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
You're leading the game.
Yeah, roll a spot hidden.
we leave them liking us so
7,
that we
so I
can talk to them
pass.
7,
again.
okay.
Well, the foundation already sponsors
After looking
sticks,
around for a
right?
bit, you do
Yes.
notice
Maybe we
that
could
sort
just
of on the
maybe
other side
add
of the
me
counter where
and
Silas
some
was
of us to their
standing,
team.
there is a rug and
If
it's,
they're in the
it's
area,
slightly sort
why
of
not?
askew.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Actually,
we
no,
can
it's
just
it's
they'll
pulled
let
back. There's
us
a trap
go
door
and
there.
observe, even if they don't want us to
There's no
Help
rug
out.
over there.
interfere. We can
You
go
have
and
the guy, you
observe,
go
especially if again with
You
a
heard the
few
man.
donations
So you open the trap door
with
then?
Erica's.
Is that what's going
I
on?
think you're
Step
right.
back.
Maybe I'll take you to.
What we could do.
That'd be a good
Because-
You
idea.
just hear me out.
I'm not taking
We
you.
get something really heavy and put it on top of the trap.
Tell them about.
That's a great plan.
There might be some weirdos with African masks. I'm not sure what Dick wanted to do with them, but he was very adamant. Don't take
See you next week.
Next time.
I'll try to take him if I have to. This is, pretty much my
All
job.
right. So
So do you want to? I'm not there.
So no,
We'll
okay.
go, 'cause
So
then
real
we'll wait
quick,
for you to
as
talk to her.
quietly as we
Okay.
can, let's find something
Dig.
very, very, very heavy.
So we really can't do
Okay,
dig. We don't have time.
That's true,
But
but we
at
could.
least observe or see.
Like 30
Probably the
could be
counter
involved
itself
in
is the
some sort
heaviest
of
thing
thing
there.
that's going on.
And
It's
as
not
well as
attached
you'll
to the
have
ground, it's
knowledge
just kind of
about
a-
when we're talking to her.
Okay,
To know
we come
what
after us.
she's
We're flipping this
saying
thing over.
And possibly,
Agrees.
maybe we could even appeal to
Okay.
her family.
Okay.
'Cause her family died in an expedition over there. Maybe we could get
All right.
But I
So,
mean,
So I
you-
kind of have the
It's not really. In the sense of
kind of stick
funding
my head
for
down a
us
little bit
is
and
not
see
a
what I
risk.
can see.
My
No,
father.
not
peeking.
not for us, but I mean,
you
for
see
other
sort of
digs.
a
Yes, by all
staircase
means. We can take a look.
headed down. It's like stone walls.
Is it lighted or anything?
It's dark, but not completely dark. Like it's dim. There's a light source coming down from the bottom of the stairs.
Could you bring a flashlight?
You don't need a listen roll, but you kind of hear some noise and some drums
I
beating.
think we found the cult.
Good news, guys.
At least their New York branch.
New York chapter.
All right.
There's symbols on the wall too as you're going down. If anyone's got an anthropology roll, I'll let you roll it.
Dang it! I should have come.
I never bring my camera and have a photography. My photography's really good, by the way.
What is
Do either of you have
photography?
anthropology?
No.
Why didn't I come?
I have some anthropology. I have some archaeology.
I've got like 50.
Okay, I try to sneak again. Try to.
I'm gonna need to find a
I'm gonna
dress
try-
for this
I'm gonna roll
part.
my
Okay.
sneak. Hey, I pass.
Okay,
We'll
you're
go
sneaking.
shopping, because
I'm sneaking.
what you would find probably.
I'll let you
wouldn't
check it.
happen.
Yeah, go ahead and check this thing.
Okay. So I'm slowly sneaking down the staircase.
Okay.
I have no idea what the symbols mean, so I don't. Meh, symbols. I should probably get out a piece of paper.
Do
and
any
rough
of them
out
look
or-
like this?
Yeah, you should do that because then you can bring them back to me.
Okay, and
Nobody has.
so you head down the stairs. Once you get to the bottom, there's a little bit of a hallway, and then there's no corridors or anything. It's just straight, and then there's a big oak door with light coming from underneath, and there's a kerosene lamp lit in that hallway.
So you don't have anything for listen?
Not at all.
Oh.
You start with 25%.
25, yeah.
Why don't you roll with 25, see if we can hear anything next to the door.
Did you follow
I
it?
don't think I followed you down.
Oh,
I think
this
I'm going
is
to
me?
stop and examine the runes on the hallway. I'm going
Do
to
you have
jot those down.
Okay, you're gonna actually do like a rough sketch. Okay, then I'll do it.
I'm a forger. I mean, I have that.
Oh,
Okay.
so
I'll
you
give
need
that
the
to you.
forging skills to like
Yeah.
copy all those.
All right.
That's creative use of
I can
your
use my
skills.
art skill if you want me to roll that.
Sure. Well, yeah, go ahead.
Art skill.
Why not?
I did not pass.
All right, we'll say you can trace it though if you want.
Okay.
Okay, he's got them all traced.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm doing a
Opening the door,
listen
or-
to
okay.
the door. I pass again!
Alright, yeah, you hear you hear a single drum beating rhythmically.
Boom, 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 boom.
Like Jumanji.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
As you get closer, it gets faster.
Oh, I'm sneaking.
You open the door and there's a board game sitting in the middle.
That would be a great Cthulhu.
Jumanji Cthulhu. I don't know if I want to open the door or not. Because it's just going to be me, and there's going to be like 5 cultists in there.
You've got a gun.
Yeah.
Also, you've got backup.
Backup. I'm unarmed. I didn't think to get a gun during any of this.
It's unfortunate.
I should have left her with him with the rifle.
Anything that comes out of here, not me. Get it.
Can you peek inside, perhaps? Because are you?
I am sneaking, but opening a
Sneaking
door
and peeking
kind
are
of
not the
kills
same.
Well, if
sneaking.
it's an old enough door, maybe you can look at the keyhole.
Oh yeah, is there a keyhole?
There's not. There's no lock, really. Actually, yeah, there is a lock. I will say there's a keyhole. It's not locked. You can tell that it's
askew, maybe?
it's slightly ajar.
It's even bigger
There's
than
light
askew.
and there's one drum. You can.
I try to do the whole one eye thing. Can I see anything in there, or do I have to do a spot hidden? Or
You see Silas in there.
is he like?
There could be
Hitting
more
his
people,
drum.
but you look through and that's who you see. You see Silas and he's hitting a drum.
So he's the drummer.
I forgot the gin.
Psycho analysis.
I do kind of want to just like light it, throw a Molotov cocktail in there, and run away.
Ultimate plot destruction.
Yeah,
Somebody
just
had
destroy
a
the
problem
block.
with Carlisle. That sounds like it's
Okay, I stand up straight.
Okay.
Like, well, I'm gonna try to be convincing. Wearing my mask if I left it.
Aren't your blackface?
I didn't do that. I just got the mask up.
Cover your hands.
Okay.
If you saw anyone.
So I push the door open.
Let me see if I can.
There's
Cuts it off.
there's a room full of cultists, and they're sort of sitting attentively, watching Silas
Well,
sort of hit the drum.
So we're not
They don't notice you immediately,
Oh.
and as you open the door, though, the drumming starts to get faster, and people are getting frenzied, and all of a sudden things are going wilder. There's more drums being hit. Everyone's completely naked as well.
Good to know.
Sounds like my normal Saturday night.
But yeah, you're not immediately noticed, but
Hmm.
things are escalating.
What to do? Shoot a lot. Silas, maybe? Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I'm the only one doing something.
I'm fast asleep right now. All right.
I get stripped down naked and just start running around.
Going for some reconnaissance. How was your night, Dick? It's weird. So, like, slowly, one by one, people are kind of starting to look over.
Hey, I'm here to pick up the
And
mask.
there's a mix of races too. It's not just
Oh.
black. It's black and white and everything. It's a very.
Oh, sorry, I'm
Diverse
late, everyone. I kind of like sneak over.
So they're starting to. Are you still wearing clothes?
I'm still wearing clothes, I have my mask on.
Sounds like.
Yeah, they're starting to. So you're in the room.
I took one step in.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely starting to get a little bit more
Quick,
attention.
take your clothes
People are kind of looking at you, and
We need to know.
Is this where the masks are at? I ordered a bunch of masks.
Silas recognizes the mask you're wearing, and all of a sudden he screams at the cultists. and
Okay,
points at you.
well, I'm now running.
Okay,
I'm yelling ahead.
how far into the room did you go?
Jefferson.
One step.
Jefferson.
One step. Okay, so they're pursuing you.
Remember
roll a
the
track.
desk. Track? Oh,
Both of us.
I'm sorry. If I don't make it, just throw the thing down.
Toss your Molotov.
Yeah, no, it's not worth time.
What's 0, 0, 0?
That is a 100, sir. That is a crit.
That's a bad. That's a bad.
The worst thing I could roll.
What did you try to do?
Run away.
You should roll a try.
You said roll a try.
Isn't that
Oh,
10?
him. Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
He's trying to
okay,
escape.
good.
So you were.
Oh, so you're.
I'm still in the hallway.
So you
Are
just tripped.
Are you
is
yelling
all
to
that
him to get
Yeah,
out
I
of it?
said-
Okay, so he's.
See, that was how
What's your
2,
face?
3.
Jefferson.
Jefferson, get out of here!
Okay, I'm gonna give you a jump on them, so you're still able to keep.
Remember the desk.
All right, so you run. You're up the stairs. You make it out the
Is
trap
it-
door, but
wouldn't
they're
that be
a few steps
10?
behind you.
And I'm pushing the
Yeah,
Okay, so you slam the door shut then.
yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna need you to combine your strengths. What is your combined strength?
Otherwise you couldn't have
24.
6, 7, 8, 9.
yeah, 24.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you roll a 10 anyway.
Well, no, he did.
No, that's 100.
All right.
Yeah.
Somebody
But
roll
is it
a.
zero? Oh, because they got
Somebody
zero.
roll a percentile.
What?
If you can roll 60 or under, you succeed.
Well, if you rolled 100, it's got to lower than that. I'll let you 60 or under, man. Roll it to you.
What is it?
63.
Okay. So
So unfortunate.
you start to get it
That's
to
why.
tip a little bit, and then it comes back and sort of
Wouldn't this be-
plants itself, and the door
Yeah.
flings open, and there's
Oh,
naked
'cause
cultists
it's
streaming out of it.
well,
Okay. I pulled the gun.
Okay, so you're gonna stay and fight?
Sorry.
Okay.
This is a bad idea.
This is not going to go well.
So yeah, the first one comes out. And are you
Very
just gonna
naked.
shoot him, or
Yes, actually.
okay? So roll your pistol skill.
I'm not sure that's
Handgun skill.
You're 40.
I have like almost the same.
Well, you don't have a gun. I'm not going to hand it to you. I know.
I will say, in the round that it
Wave your
takes
finger.
for you to shoot your gun, 2 more are gonna come up.
So you're saying I should run?
No, it's up to you. You can
All
shoot.
right, let's keep running. Run, run, run!
All right, so you run. Are you?
I do have my
They're
gun
making
out.
a bunch of noise. So you guys are outside the shop. There's neighbors now looking out the window and see 2 white guys being chased by
A bunch of naked
multiracial group of naked people.
They're murdering virgins in there! Quick! Call the cops!
So, okay, so they do. They some of the people run to the, they run from outside their window.
Dick Schmeed is in Harlem.
Did you hear what he did to Charlie's house?
Awesome.
So you guys are running. There is one person that's got. Well, actually, no. They're grabbing the junk from inside the shop. You know how there was the
The spears and whatnot.
paraphernalia. Yeah, they've got spears and stuff. So they are. There's at least 3 of them that are attempting to throw it to you as you guys run away. We'll see how they do.
I'm so glad I didn't go out.
Yeah, that guy misses. Oh, that guy misses.
I do have my dodge.
Yeah. But you roll
Okay.
it after they say they get to hit.
Yeah, one is hitting you. Do you want to try to dodge?
Might as
Well,
well.
I
Which
might as
one?
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, which one of us is getting hit, too, I guess.
You're getting hit.
Well, I'm farther ahead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Perfect. Oh, no, I don't dodge.
And they hit you. It kind of hits your shoulder. You get two things of damage. They're not very sharp spears. They're not made for this type of thing.
Yeah.
But you take 2 hits of damage. And then the last one is doing this. Yeah, he misses. Okay, so you guys are just still running? They don't chase you far. Once they get out into the courtyard and they realize they're making a scene, they kind of shuffle back into the shop.
And then it's freaking cold and they're naked.
It's also cold and they're naked. It's New York and winter.
And
I was in the pool.
I was in the pool.
Underground hot
They're
tub.
in two grapes and a Cheeto. Or 2 raisins and a Cheeto, sorry.
all right. So yeah, you guys make it with minimal damage. You found out a little bit about the nature of what goes on there.
I know they didn't have my masks.
Yeah. Good luck getting that
So
deposit back.
anything else
We
you want
got,
to do
like, no
tonight
meats.
before you?
You've
got
got some
your
stuff
you
that
got
I
all
can't
the-
apologize
all
I
the
got all
runs.
things
You got the
off
rubbings.
Oh.
Yeah.
He traced all the stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, those are some leads.
So at least
I've
we
got.
got 8
Oh.
something.
I mean, before we get too far out of town, it's still dark, and we can still call the hotel. We
Which
can
one?
go.
what
We
end?
can go invade the naked cultists while they're disbanding.
Do you want to try to alert the hotel or alert everyone else?
I mean, how many cultists were we talking about here?
There's about 30 or 40.
Let's not do that.
I know where the alcohol is. We can burn the place down.
I'm liking this plan. Let's just burn the shop to the ground and then go to London. After the Vanguard Foundation.
Go to London.
That's a natural next step.
What, flee the
We
country?
followed this to its natural conclusion.
All right. So what's the plan? Are you gonna try to get everyone else, or are you gonna?
Also, there's probably going to be cops all around the place now, so probably not a good idea to go back there tonight to burn it down. I'm just saying. I'm not there, though. What am I saying? I'm fast asleep
Yeah,
right
you're in the middle
now.
of Harlem. You might not.
I'm talking in my sleep. This is what I'm saying.
Oh, let's just go get some sleep.